the MEWS Jumpstart program is something new that we've put together in order to try to not only help kind of continue the conversation with our community and help individuals and entrepreneurs who are trying to start businesses, but also to help prepare people to pitch at Collision and we heard a lot of good feedback from past pitchers and people who were interested in pitching, but they just didn't feel that they were as prepared as they would like to be. So part of this is to obviously start as a kind of incubator program to start off companies and really getting an understanding of how to create a business plan, how to, what your legal structure should be, the different options that you have, what kind of IP protection you want to take on to protect your ideas and your products, and then all the way through to working with the city. What's the benefits of being part of a chamber? If you're not within the city of Middletown, what it's like to work in with and get support from your local municipalities and economic development authorities that are in the Middlesex County. We'll also talk about, really marketing 101, how to build a marketing plan, how to build a website and what websites you need to consider for your websites, how to extend your reach through social media. And then we're going to have folks come in to talk about accounting and finance, what's important to monitor within your financial side of the business, set goals, and then how to work with an accountant. And then, of course, as you grow, what human resource considerations will you have as you grow your business? And then we're going to wrap it up to kind of bring it full circle and really make sure that your business plan is really strong and has the different components that you needed to have in order to, move forward with your goals, but also to connect with potential funders, funding sources, because they're going to be looking at those business plans and marketing plans. And then we'll also have guidance on, how to pitch for Collision, how to do a pitch deck properly and make sure that you have all the components that you need for that pitch deck. So we've gotten, we put out a couple of surveys earlier in the year to try to get feedback from folks. And these are the areas that that people responded to, saying that they needed the most help with, but also that we felt were really the foundational pieces for any kind of incubator or entrepreneur who may have an idea and want to take that to the next level and actually start a business, or a business that may be in its very early stages. So what we plan on doing is holding this fall and taking a lot of feedback and having it be a very collaborative effort to help build it between the presenters and the people, the business leaders who are going to participate as subject matter experts, as well as the participants, and then offer it again in the spring. And then also put together more of an accelerator program for companies that may be in that next stage of growth and the supports that they need for those types of stages of their company. But we're really excited that, a number of the people that we have going to be presenting, we have Jim Jackson from the Connecticut Small Business Development Center. He's going to be leading the business planning portion and will be a mentor throughout the program for the companies and participants. We have Martha Kalina, who's going to be talking about the legal structures of business opportunities and then also the IP protection aspect of it. Two different attorneys from Martha Kalina. And then we'll have somebody from, we'll have two different people from two different types of funding sources and opportunities to think about how do you, traditional ways of getting, bank loans and non-bank loans and other types of funding, and then also some other ways to raise capital that may not be as traditional, and some new ideas, including crowdsourcing and things like that. We have Michaela Kingsley from Wesleyan, the Patricelli Center for Entrepreneurship, who's going to be leading the conversation about social entrepreneurship for companies that might be interested in incorporating some type of social aspect into their business, and for, and also to teach about considerations to become a B Corp, and opportunities there. We have a team going to be leading all of the marketing conversations. I will be part of that team. We'll also have a marketing strategist come on and a social media expert to talk about the different channels and the opportunities within that. For accounting and finance, we have a local CPA who's going to be talking about the different accounting needs that your business will have, the different types of accounting, get you familiar with the terminology, understanding what reports and what they mean. And then also, in terms of a healthy financial aspects for your business. We will have Sheila McKinley Bell from Shoreline HR Associates talk about human resources, the considerations when you're thinking about hiring, alternatives to actually hiring, partnering, that type of thing, things you need to you consider as you grow. And then we're going to, on Wednesday, December 2nd, have a nice big panel discussion, very interactive panel discussion about what it's like to work with the city. We'll have the Economic Development Director for the City of Middletown. We're hopefully going to get the EDC Director down in Old Saybrook to talk to us about a smaller town and what they can offer versus what the City of Middletown can offer. And then Jeff Pugliese from the Chamber will talk about what it's like to have chamber benefits, what that can do for a growing company. And we'll have a real estate agent to talk about the commercial real estate landscape that's currently going on right now with in the city, as well as in some of the smaller towns around us. And then the things to think about when you're growing and considerations you need to make around a physical footprint, if that's something that your business will need. And then we'll have a couple of people on to talk about, what networking is so important to grow your business. So in addition to obviously all the marketing you're doing, there's a lot of networking that it's needed, and how that can really benefit your business. And then on the 8th of December, we're going to bring Jim back to wrap up everything that you've worked on with your business plan, fill up any, gaps that you might have in there. And then Tim Laubacker will be here to talk about pitching. And helping you put together a really strong pitch. And then on Tuesday, the 15th, we're going to actually have an online pitch competition where we're going to do it live. We hope to have at least 6 pitchers for that, graduating from this program and pitching about their big idea, or, pitching, again, if they are collision experts and previous collision pitchers to pitch the changes in their business, or the advancements that they've made in their business. And from that, we'll have all of our presenters there. And we're going to be also inviting other lenders and investors to try to get some connections there for everyone. So, it's going to be a 9-week program. Most of our evenings are on Tuesday nights, but we do have a couple Wednesdays and a Thursday thrown in there just because of holidays and trying to get this all wrapped up before everyone disconnects their brains for the end of the year holidays. And we also did make one change since we posted the dates, and that's we changed it from Election Day, which was Tuesday, November 3rd, to Wednesday, November 4th, just because Election Day might be a little bit of a crazy day for people, and we decided to allow us to have clearer minds on the following day. So, the only things we are asking for participants is that you fully do participate, that you do attend the sessions, all of the sessions, that you do participate with your mentor, whomever you choose that to be. And you'll get to choose that at the introduction night. So if there is an area like, IP protection is really important to you, or you are struggling with accounting, or you're in a phase of considering human resource needs, that you hook up with that mentor to help you throughout the program, and that you do make those connections periodically with that mentor to help you through, and then of course that you do complete the business plan within those 8 weeks, and participate in collision. So there's no fee to participate, and all of the resources that we're going to be offering you are free. We are going to record each session and then provide those to you to revisit should you ever need to. If there's a topic that you want to go back to, or technical aspect, there's going to be a lot of resources given out with this too, in terms of different tools that we all use to the presenters will all be using, and we'll be sharing with you too. So that's really those are the big things, making sure that you're present and participate in the sessions, that you're available to do that, that you have, you know, internet connectivity and a desktop and video so that we can have the sessions, and you can fully participate in all the sessions, and that you do pitch at the end and complete that business plan. So those are really the only real requirements we have of this. We are going to extend the applications to Monday the 19th. So they were originally Friday the 16th, but we're going to extend it over the weekend because we had a couple people say, hey, I just can't do it this week. Can I get it in next? So yes, we will extend that to the 19th. We will be accepting up to 10 companies, you know, and up to 4 people per company. So we could have a really nice large group. But if you are, you know, a solopreneur or the only one from your team that can make it, we certainly welcome you to. It's all going to be, you know, independent and teamwork. So however you're structured is appropriate for you to participate. On Thursday, the 22nd, we'll announce who's part of it. And you'll get a phone call and an email from us with the details of all of the, you know, Zoom meetings and access to all of the different meetings and connection information to all of the different presenters. And then of course on the introductory night, we'll go through everybody and have everyone introduce themselves and get to know you too a little bit. We'd like to know who the participants are, just a quick little introduction, and you know, let us know what stages your business is in, where you're finding challenges, how we can help you get to that next level, wherever that is for you. So that's really all we have, you know, for info on the program. Like I said, it is our first time offering this. It's been modeled after a number of other incubators that happen around the state, and then another incubator that we looked into out in San Francisco that's really successful. And we wanted to make sure it was accessible to everybody in Middlesex County, including past collision pitchers. So are there any questions? Do you have any questions for this evening? Oh, look in the chat. Yes, it is all virtual. For this session, it is. The chamber themselves are going to be, they're technically closed to the public until the end of the year at this point. So we will be doing all virtual. If you're comfortable and your mentor is comfortable to have a physical meeting, you know, outdoors as the weather allows or in a socially distanced space, feel free to do that. But all of our classes are all virtual, all via Zoom. This session, hopefully next session, we'll be able to do some in-person meetings again. The MEWS itself does not invest in the companies or take equity, you know, based on your question, but there are people in the presenters who might be interested. You know, the 2 folks that are going to be talking about the capital aspects of, you know, lending. One of them does actively invest. The other one is a resource for small businesses to help get them and get their doors open, as they like to say. So there are those, but we don't, this is all free, completely free, as part of an extension of our mission and what we would have been doing in person anyway. So we're just transitioning it to an online, but we don't take any equity in that. So, yeah. So again, you know, feel free to reach out to me. I'll follow up with my email address, and feel free to reach out. But we look forward to the applications all online. It's at MEWS+Jumpstart.com. I'll email that out as well. And it's a pretty simple application. We just ask that you know, do put some thought into it, be concise with it. Let us know where you are in your business, what, you know, where your needs are, so that we can make sure to match you with the right mentors. And then also that you understand that, you know, the requirements are, you know, attendance at all of the live sessions and participation with the mentors. So again, it's called the MEWS+Jumpstart.com. And the dates are all on there, and more information about the presenters and all too. So feel free to visit that. And again, if you have any questions or need any additional information about the program itself, feel free to reach out, and I'll follow up with an email to everyone who attended. Okay, great. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate it, and hope to see your application. All right, take care. Thank you.